Russia launching a wave of attacks on Ukraine's capital, Kyiv, overnight. 6 men, at least a dozen more are injured. The missile and drone strikes hit several residential buildings and energy infrastructure. Russia says they were also the target of drone strikes overnight. Officials say a drone attack on Russia's Rostov region, which borders Ukraine, killed 3 people and injured 10. The attacks this morning come as talks continue today between U.S. and Russian officials in Abu Dhabi. Both sides are working on a U.S.-Russia brokered peace plan to end the war in Ukraine.
It's going all day.
Met with Ukraine representatives in Switzerland Sunday to negotiate the framework of a deal. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky says the latest proposal has proper consideration, but fewer points than previous drafts. Diplomats are hoping this current round of discussions will lead to future higher-level peace talks.
And the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation plans to end their operations in Gaza. Now, that group is organized by the U.S., and they do say they will be on standby just in case. They haven't really been operating in Israel or Hamas since their ceasefire started last month. Some international aid groups don't like the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation either, and they say that's because people have been shot and killed at some of their distributions. Well, the U.S. Defense Department will investigate Senator Mark Kelly, and they say it's because of misconduct. Now, Kelly is a retired U.S. Navy captain, and he was part of that video with other lawmakers where they told troops they have a duty to disobey illegal orders. The Trump administration says that was treason. The Pentagon says they might call Kelly back to active duty status, and if they do, he could face a court-martial or administrative punishment. Kelly hasn't said anything yet.
A memo obtained by the Associated Press suggests the White House is planning to review all refugees admitted under the Biden administration. Reportedly, the review will impact some 200,000 people who fled war and persecution to come to the U.S. The memo accuses the Biden administration of prioritizing quantity instead of a detailed vetting process. Advocates for the program say refugees are the most thoroughly screened people coming into the U.S. Refugee admissions are at a record low under
cash, so you.
Year, President Trump has given priority to white South Africans who he says are victims of discrimination. The Associated Press's First Amendment-related dispute with the Trump administration returning to court Monday, this time before the U.S. District Court of Appeals, which heard arguments over a lower court ruling that found President Trump retaliated against the news outlet. This dispute started last winter when the AP decided not to rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America in its style guide. In response, the president barred AP journalists from the White House Oval Office and other spaces.
Take a look. We have dash cam video from a tornado near Houston yesterday.
Wow.
100 homes were damaged. Thankfully, as of this morning, there haven't been any deaths or serious injuries were reported. The National Weather Service says a tornado did touch down. They just don't know how strong it was yet. And meteorologists say that area could keep getting more severe thunderstorms.
It's incredible video. Julie, thank you very much. Watching rain move up the lake shore in Marion County. So Three Oaks, Chickaming, Lake Baroda, lake in between now and about 5:30-ish or so.
I know Baroda is. My family live in Baroda.
Tuesday morning, right now it is 48 degrees, light variable winds.
Yeah, I got family in Baroda.
Let's diagnose your lakeshore weather. Southeast southerly winds today. No problems here. 10 miles per hour, 0 to 1 footers. We have gale warnings. We're going to be with this for quite a long time. It's all about tomorrow winds and the waves, 10 to 16 footers. It's a pretty rare forecast. Again, we're 45 to 49. Sunrise at Lakeshore, 7 to 48. Where it's raining right now on Live Off the Radar. How much rain today ahead? Kurt will do that at 5. Big champion abortion debate taking center stage in Michigan. Why it's now leading to calls for investigation.
And also coming up, there's a new report here in Michigan that says gun violence is a public health emergency.
At 4:57 on this Tuesday morning, that is a live look downtown Kalamazoo. The rain in West Michigan this morning, live at 5 is next.
So watch this for a little bit, then we're going to watch that 30-year anniversary of Raymond, which that's what I wanted to watch last night, but I overslept. Misled at the Crater last night. Overslept, watched Misled at the Crater. I watched it this morning, so yeah, I did. It was a lot of things this morning. So yeah, I missed a lot of things. Oh, it's worth looking at less than Michigan. It's like,
Insurance thing I got in the mail.
It's over there.
The recycle bin. I sent for this.
You're buying life insurance now? Have you been to the grocery store lately? The last thing we need is another bill.
That's exactly why we need life insurance. It can help pay those bills. Funeral costs too. Take a look at this. It costs pennies a day.
That's right. Rates for Colonial Penn Life Insurance start at $9.95 a month. That's 35 cents a day.
51 degrees is the high today. It's going to rain all day. Oh, that's going to be
A
fun.
lifetime rate lock guarantee.
So-
Your rate is guaranteed, and so is your acceptance. That makes applying quick and easy. There are no medical questions, no physical exam. Since you can't be turned down, we don't ask about your health. Call for more information.
I gotta call. I gotta use something.
Call 1-800-253-3556 for free information and a free beneficiary planner. That's 1-800-253-3556. 1-800-253-3556.
Lance Farm and Fleet's early Black Friday deals have arrived. In-store and online while supplies last. Right now, shop early Black Friday-like savings store-wide on the things you need and the brands you love. Like these Rubbermaid food storage sets, just $12.99.
I know you want to do one thing. I'm going to do that later.
Save $135 on this Milwaukee 3-tool combo kit and 60% off select dog beds, just $9.99. Don't miss early Black Friday.
You can do it right now. This one, the more time you later, this one would. I'm not gonna do it, but I'm gonna look around, look at it.
For action over abortion drugs, why they wanted an investigation into the medication.
And a new report says gun violence is a public health emergency here in Michigan.
There's concern this morning among environmental officials about the water levels of Lake Michigan, the role they think climate change is playing. Today is Tuesday, November 25th.
Covering West Michigan to protect and alert you. This is News Channel 3.
I
Live
know.
at
I want
5.
to. I want to go back to bed. I know. I could go back to sleep.
I was leaving my son's basketball game last night, and how comfortable it felt. Even this morning, walking in. I guess we should
Might
not
take a nap.
get into it, though. Good
Might take a
morning.
nap.
Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Kirk Mason.
But it was 2. Maybe I'll take a nap.
Yeah, sounds like we should make the most of it today as we turn things over to meteorologist Jeff Porter. Yeah, Jeff, like Kirk was saying, it's comfortable.
About 3 inches, 3.5 inches of snow we're supposed to be getting, according to what the museum's saying.
Big story here is rain. We've got rain on live Alpha radar right now at 5:01 here on Tuesday morning. Downtown Kalamazoo, we're damp from rain from overnight. Not raining right now. It's a live look up at Peregrine Tower. Good morning, Allie. That is the Old Iron Brick live look for you, 45 degrees. Most of the rain, well, reserved for the morning. The afternoon, drier, right around 50 degrees. We'll take 50 in late November for sure. Sunrise 7:45. All right, here's what we're watching. We've got rain in Berry County, rain to the south of the Michigan-Indiana line. Everything moving northward this morning, about 35 miles per hour.
SQL Porter.
Denton Springs, Baltimore, Dowling, Hope. We've got rain M37 and 43. Let's take it a little bit farther south here. This should be in St. Joe County a little bit after 6 a.m. Again, mostly near northeast at about 33 miles per hour, right on the south side of South Bend. Rain coverage here at 9. Also at 10 a.m., according to hour by hour, simply it's going to be raining late morning. That's what we're trying to say. It is 45 at Vicksburg. That's Prairie Street. A damp look at Prairie Street. Grand Rapids here at 44. Hastings here at 45. Baton Rouge right now at 46. Very, very windy in the day ahead tomorrow. Julie, we're going to tell you how windy. We'll do that in a moment.
Came out a few hours ago.
Well, 7 of our state lawmakers just wrote a formal letter about abortion drugs being sent through the mail and the post office. They do say a third of abortions are done with drugs that were mailed out. And the FDA did just approve a second generic version of
Okay, guys, I'm going to bed. I'm going back to bed.
And it's been available since 2000.
I'll be back out later, but yeah, I'm going to bed. Night.
Poses health risks. They say 1 in 10 women could get sepsis, infections, or even hemorrhage